Man, it's coming down hard. Let me show you. It's coming down real hard. Oh boy. Is that the camera around? Awesome. Awesome. So yeah, look. Sometimes. And it's funny because it was this actually. I was talking about how nice of a day it was earlier, and now it's like, wow, what happened? What's really going on? But you know what I was thinking about? I want to come on talk a little bit and see how I'm kind of wet. I'm kind of wet because like I said, it was raining. I kept running out of the store, and so and I was thinking about the other day. I was delivering. I'm off today. I'm happy, but I was actually making a delivery. Well, two deliveries. I had two deliveries, and I'm gonna share with you both of them because both of them they're funny now, but they weren't at the time. One of them was funny, the other one wasn't. So the first one, right? I went to this area, and I'm from the city I'm from, where I was born and grew up, right? And I'm trying to deliver in the area. And when I went, like when you go in some of these communities, we have a access code or access key, and all we gotta do is push a little button on our device on our phone. Push the device, and the gate opens, right? So I went to this community, and on the sign, I see the sign. It says, can't use this entrance. Go to the entrance where the security is. But I'm thinking like, hey man, if I got the access key, then I don't need to go all the way around the front, or all the way around the backtrack to go all the way around get us out the gate when I can already get in with the access key, right? And so I got the gate open. I went in, and a lady behind me, she ran behind me and told me that I couldn't come in that way, and I needed to go to the front where the security was. I said, no, I'm making a delivery. I don't matter delivery. I'm leaving. And so she went. I guess she went home. She went home and called security call, and told me that I had to go around to the front, to the entrance, and come to that entrance, so they can they verify your ID and everything. But I'm like, but the company, the company I'm delivering for, the company's a known company, so why are you tripping about showing my ID? You know why I'm here. I got a company shirt on and everything else. But so I told them no. I said they're gonna have to find somebody else to come deliver. So that's what ended up happening. And the guy who came to get the stuff, he was kind of upset. But I told him I was sorry. I said I'm not going through. I was saying, hey man, I'm not going through all that. But anyway, and that was that. That was that instance. And so the second time I went to my old spot where I used to work at, my old stomping grounds, before I got my CDL license, to make a delivery, to make some deliveries, not one, some deliveries in that area. And I saw some of the guys over there that I used to work with, and I just had like a big smile on my face, because what I did before I got my CDL license, I used to work as a maintenance groundsman. And what we would do, I get up early. And it was at a golf course, like a home, at these communities where they have golf courses at. And wow, it's coming down. But they have golf courses there, right? And so we would get up early, talking loud now because of the rain. But anyway, we would get up early and we would mow the greens, and the bunkers. Sometimes I know how to machine do the bunkers too. I did the bunkers too. I cut the greens. I don't know how to do all that stuff. But you gotta be quick cutting those greens, because when the sun comes up, you can't see that more than you do. And you have to make sure those greens are cut straight, those lines are straight. And like they have 15 holes, right? And you get eight, another guy gets eight. He starts on one side of the community, and you start on the other side. You guys be in the middle. Excuse me. So I did that, and I learned how to do the bunkers. And so one day, we were sitting down hanging out, and I was talking to my cousin. He said, man, you do a lot of hard work, because work is hard. It's not necessarily hard, but it's out in the heat, in the sun. It's hot. South Florida is hot. And he was telling me that, I should look into getting my CDL license. And I actually had a buddy. That, I actually had a buddy that, was trying to get a CDL license too. And so I was talking to him about it. He was like, yeah, I say, it's not this nonprofit. They help you get your CDL license. So I said, okay. So I called them up. Man, it's coming down bad. Look. Oh boy. Wow. Thousands. And I ain't seeing stuff. But yeah. So I called a nonprofit. And they can do a lot of hoops and hurdles to give you that little money, but it's not a little amount of money. It's not a little amount of money, but like almost $4,000 to get your CDL license. But maybe more than that now. That's what I was charged, like $2,900 something dollars. I don't know, but anyway, they pay that money, so which is good, I had to work for it. Anyway, so I called them. They took me through all these hurdles, and I had to wait. I had to wait for like a couple months, like 3 months, before I could actually start the process to get my license. I said, no, I don't want to wait that long. So I called the recruiter, and she called me in with Pam. And Pam told me I had to wait another month because I had a ticket on my license. And I had to wait a month. I said, no, I don't want to wait a month. So I contacted Knight, and went to Arizona. They flew me out to Arizona. Well, I had to pay to go to Arizona, and I found out later. I told the story before too on my channel. You not subscribe to my channel. Check my videos out of my trucking journey. But anyway, like I flew out, and ended up failing the test with Knight and getting on with Swift. And I said all that to say. I said all that to say that it's a process. It's a process, and I always appreciate where you're at, what you're going through, during the time you're going through it, and know there's a reason for it. So, because it's kind of like coming full circle, like seeing those guys and knowing what I went through, what I had to go through, what I went through to get my license, and the process it took. You appreciate it more. You value it more. So appreciate the process, because whatever you're going through or wherever you're trying to go, it's gonna be a process. It's gonna be a journey, and once you get to where you're trying to go, you appreciate it that much more. Nothing in life is easy. Nothing in life comes easy. If it comes easy, you shouldn't want it. That's the truth. So nothing in life comes easy. If it comes easy, you shouldn't want it. So appreciate the journey. And enjoy the process. Those guys were happy to see me and proud that I was doing something different. Because that work is not easy. That work is not easy. And not only that, like I said, we do the bunkers, we do the greens, but after that, you have to tend to the lakes. They got lakes out there. You have to clean the lakes out. You have to get one of those long things like what they use for a pool, and clean the lake out. If it's in the trash, you get that out of there. And then there's other stuff you gotta do. You gotta use the weed eater, the lawnmower to cut the neighbors, like the community's grass, not the grass, but edge around, like the portion of it's not belongs to the people that live in the house, like the sidewalks and everything. So you have to use weed to do that. Edge the community, like they had us stretched out. They had us stretched out, man. So and my cousin see me, and I tell him that all the time. I say, damn, man. I say, I appreciate you putting me onto that, because Even like traveling with my dad, I think about all you think about all that stuff. Like one of my favorite movies is The Bandit, and driving the road with my dad. When I was younger, I would always count 18-wheeler trucks, and so it's like this is funny. This is funny, but I'm looking forward to the next chapter of my life. What's coming next? You know what I mean? Like I enjoyed this run, and I think it's time to put the license down for a while and do something different. But I'll keep you posted on that. But it's not time. It's already practice has already started. I just haven't really been talking about it on my YouTube channel. But practice has already been started, and just looking forward to the next chapter of my journey. But like I said, I'm gonna get off of here and focus on the road. But like I said, it's really worse now. Like Jesus Christ, I can barely see. It's gonna rain on your head. But anyhow, like I said, appreciate the process, appreciate the journey, because whatever you're going through, just stay focused, and once you get to your journey, once you get to your ending destination, it'll be that much sweeter, that much greater for you. So enjoy the process. That's it. That's all. Be safe. Be blessed. Like, subscribe, comment down below, share if you want to, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. I'm gonna get out here, get home, get out of this rain, because the show coming down pretty hard, and I know people tend to drive. People tend to get in a hurry more and drive foolishly, even when it's raining. So let me get on here and be safe. I'll talk to y'all later. See you soon. Peace out.